Well, we are learning new details after a property owner and Spokane County deputy shot at each other last week in Chattaroy.
Our Morgan Trout has the search warrant that investigators used to piece together the scene. As she tells us, the property owner and the deputy have different accounts about what led up to that shooting.
Right through this door behind me, a shootout led to a property owner being wounded on the floor of his shop. We have the documents of what led up to a Spokane deputy firing his weapon the evening of March 7th. 41-year-old Lloyd Vaughn lives in Elk, but according to court documents, he stayed overnight on his Chattaroy property to ward off thieves. His wife called Crime Check to ask for a deputy to do a prowl check as she said items and equipment were stolen. 8 hours later, Spokane County Deputy Craig Cupo arrived on the scene. Investigators say Cupo was in a marked vehicle and in uniform. Court documents say there were no lights on the property, so Cupo brought a flashlight. Cupo told investigators Vaughn came out of the shop and pointed a gun at his face. Cupo said he identified himself as being with the sheriff's office several times before Vaughn used an expletive. The documents say Cupo then fired his handgun at Vaughn. The records say Vaughn remembers the night differently. He said he didn't know authorities were asked to check on the property, and when he saw someone looking around his yard with a flashlight, he confronted him and told him not to move. Court documents say Vaughn says he doesn't remember Cupo speaking to him until after the shooting. Vaughn told investigators that just 3 seconds after he confronted the man, he saw flashes of light and was struck by a bullet. Falling to the floor, Vaughn says he pointed his revolver toward the last location he saw the person and fired all 4 of his rounds. Investigators say the deputy provided medical care to Vaughn until he was taken to the hospital and went into surgery. When he woke up, court records show Vaughn told authorities he has numerous health issues, including vision difficulties that make him wear an eye patch and mental health problems. He also admitted to investigators he was under the influence of marijuana at the time of the incident, but believes it was not enough to impair his decision-making skills. Charges have not been filed against Vaughn, but he is under investigation for first-degree assault. Investigators used a search warrant to get a blood sample for a toxicology analysis. The sheriff's office says the deputy was placed on administrative leave, which is protocol when investigating these type of events. Reporting in Chattaroy, Morgan Trout, KREM 2 News.